Um, Before we dive into the latest twist in Outer Banks Season 4, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to stay up to date on all the latest news and updates. As a longtime fan of the Outer Banks series, I must say that this latest twist has truly left me reeling. Growing up in a small coastal town, much like the one portrayed in the show, I can relate to the deep bond and unbreakable spirit of the Pogues. This season of Outer Banks has been a wild ride, with each episode being its own roller coaster of emotions, inside jokes, and lots of bad ideas. But hey, Pogues roll with whichever cards they are given, right? This time around, though, the stakes are much higher, and the Pogues are starting to push the limits of what is possible. In certain aspects, Season 4 serves as a testament that the Pogues are unfamiliar with the concept of danger, making it easier for Outer Banks to portray their wild escapades and impulsive actions. John B., Sarah, Pope, Cleo, JJ, and Kiara can't stay put for long. And even after going all in as Coops, this trait remains unchanged. Not only did JJ's actions cost them their entire fortune, but this season promises more turmoil, leaving us wondering about JJ's future. The mid-season cliffhanger of Outer Banks Season 4 left us stunned with a mind-blowing twist. So let's delve deeper into it. In the midpoint of Season 4, Part 1, viewers should brace themselves for thrilling, tension-filled scenes. Uh, as Kiara remains on Kildare Island trying to uncover the mystery surrounding JJ's sudden disappearance, John B., Sarah, Pope, and Cleo immediately set sail for Charleston in search of a priceless blue crown. The four Pogues decipher secrets hidden within an ancient amulet, leading them to a church. Meanwhile, John B. is left to explore the cemetery for potential hints. In contrast, Sarah and the charmingly spontaneous Pope venture into underground tunnels beneath the old church, descending towards the catacombs. Along their journey, they dodge rats, skeletons, and manage to hide from the relentless mercenary Leitner and his enigmatic boss, Dahlia, who are also on a frantic hunt for something. After the two burglars departed, sealing off the sole entrance, Sarah and Pope were trapped in the crypt. As rainwater accumulated in the catacombs, the necessity of finding an escape route grew more pressing, while their prospects dimmed precariously in radiance. Simultaneously, Sarah and Pope's struggle to stay alive mirrored Cleo's predicament, as she narrowly escaped being killed by Leitner. John B. aimed his gun at the man who attempted to take Cleo's life, having murdered Terrence earlier, but his desperate wish to avoid following in his father's footsteps held him back from firing. Prepare yourself, as what follows may strike you to your very core. The character known as JJ Maybank from The Cut, often referred to as a potential kleptomaniac and future tax evader, might just have Cook lineage. Yes, this revelation might be harder to accept than Rafe Cameron showing concern for baby turtles and uttering a genuine apology, but it appears to be true, as a mid-season finale of Outer Banks has left us with an unforgettable cliffhanger. Earlier, we noted that JJ disappeared and planned to meet his crew in Charleston. What they don't realize is that before vanishing, JJ got a letter from Wes Jeanrette, who died in season 4's episode 2. The contents of the letter, along with a request to consult about Albatross, prompted JJ to enlist Barracuda Mike's aid in locating Luke. Contrary to assumptions that he was hiding in Belize, it turns out that Luke had been on Kildare Island for most of the time. Spurred by what he perceived as his father's indifference, JJ persuades Luke to disclose the truth about the enigmatic Albatross. And Luke confides in JJ that he isn't his biological dad, but rather chose him when he was a baby because he wanted to lend a hand. He shares that his true mother is Larissa Jeanrette, the daughter of Wes Jeanrette, who hired the Pogues to locate the amulet, as Luke recounts. Larissa perished on a ship named Albatross, which led him to raise JJ. Therefore, it turns out that Chandler Groff is actually JJ's biological father. This revelation means that not only did he mourn the loss of Larissa and Wes, but he is also a very wealthy man. It's possible that Chandler Groff isn't aware of his true link to JJ, given how readily he implicated the Pogues in Jeanrette's murder during questioning by the police. On the other hand, Groff appears to be connected to the cunning realtor Hollis Robinson, who is determined to seize control of the Jeanrette land and seems ready to take drastic measures to achieve that goal. As for JJ, it remains uncertain whether he's somehow tied to the Jeanrette curse, which supposedly has Elizabeth Jeanrette targeting members of her family for centuries after an ancestor stole her precious amulet 300 years ago. However, with a revelation on the horizon that could shed light on his ancestor secrets, we can expect some shocking disclosures in the near future. And it's indisputable that among all the Pogues, this news would take JJ Maybank by surprise the most. Over the past 4 seasons, it has been consistently shown that JJ Maybank embodies what it means to be a Pogue. No matter how much wealth he accumulates, he never strays from his Pogue mindset. And it might be, fundamentally, he is, without a doubt, one of them a true Pogue. As the mid-season shockwave left my world in tatters, I found myself questioning the depth of JJ's Pogue roots, despite the fact that his Pogue identity has been instrumental in shaping an entire generation's perspective on Outer Banks. Truth be told, JJ's life has been a battleground riddled with struggles, financial woes, family strife, violence, homelessness, theft, and lawlessness. The list is long and daunting, yet there's one truth that has remained constant, Huan. In the finale of Outer Banks Season 4, Part 1, viewers are left pondering numerous mysteries, but perhaps none more intriguing than JJ's family situation. As we await the second part's release on November 7th, fans wonder how he will respond to the revelations about his parents. Both denial and acceptance are possibilities, though it seems denial might be more likely. The anticipation continues as we wait for further developments in Outer Banks Season 4, which can be streamed on Netflix. And on a lighter note, I guess you could say JJ's got a family treasure of his own now, a whole new family tree to navigate. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.